everybody, thanks for stopping back by Wild Bird Creative. I have a no mess, no muss, no fuss piece today. I've gone through and selected some scraps, some bits and pieces, some gift wrap, some gel print clean off sheets, a photocopy, and just a fancy end page from a discarded book. I've got them sitting here, and I've got a 6x6 piece. I'm going to start with this colored pencil, and it is called Parma Violet, so lavender basically. And what I'm going to do is just come in and scribble on the background. That way I have broken the white page and I can easily move on from there to create a piece of art. Sometimes the hardest things for people are the blank page. They want to start, but they also don't want to mess up. Kind of like writer's block. That same sort of, but what if I start and I hate it? Well, then you can always start over. You can, especially in art, you can sit there and say, I don't like it, I'm going to gesso over it, or stencil over it, or cover it with more paper. Let's just get this one. Scooch him up a little bit. There we go. This is just quick and easy. It's fun to use photocopies because there are so many available in, you go to big libraries or the graphics fairy, and you can find wonderful, wonderful detail pieces that you can use. You can see I'm kind of just building this up the side. This is that piece of gift wrap. Just pop him. Put that dark bit up in the corner, a little bit of pop up there. And you can see I'm building basically a frame. And I've got pieces that are both torn edges and pieces that are nice straight edges. That just helps mix it up. Try both. Some people do a really great job using all straight edges. I find it a little hard. I like the torn edge. So every now and then I want to challenge myself to try something a little different. So here we go. I'm pretty much done at this point. Look, we're not even at 5 minutes. And I've got a few circles here that I punched out of papers that have a similar palette. I'm not sure. I've got a whole bunch here too that I can pull out. That one's got a little bit of detail to it. I also have a stamp if I wanted to do that. Let me dump this right out and let's play for a bit. Sometimes you want to try lots of different things and see what works. You might be surprised. You might have thought that one thing was going to be perfect, and then you find something else works better. I want something that kind of pops against that background there. Love this. It actually says lavender in it. Okay, that one's a possibility. Let's keep looking here. That's too pink. That's too much of a flower. That's got orange in it, which I don't hate. It's a nice pop. Oh, there's a purple stamp. There's one that's got orange and purple, but the text for me is kind of distracting. So I'm just going to keep moving different pieces in and out. I've got so many here to choose from. And this is part of the fun, is just fooling with things and seeing what you like. Seeing what works. You should always have lots of circles to play with. There's one that's just plain, and I could stamp on top of that in a different color. That kind of, let's set that one aside. I kind of like that. There's another one with some purple in it, and then it's got part of a book page. But I'm not sure about the yellow. Just don't know if I like that yellow on there. There's one with blue. There's a bit of map. I mean, it's easy to find the ones that you don't really like. It's harder to find the ones that you do. You'll either hit on it right away or you'll keep looking. I've also got one that's an oval. And I just want one that feels like it works in that little space. And I could pull out another whole bin and start again. But I'm going to stick to what I've got. I'm going to keep it simple. Okay, I think I've got it narrowed down to 3. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't see this one. What do you think? Do you think that's too bland? Do you think I need something with some more contrast? Kind of think I do. I think I need something that gives me some more detail. I think that's going to be it, actually. But what I'm going to do is bring in, I'm going to look at my little stamps here and see if I see something that I like even more. Do I want to add a little bit of detail to it? I might. So let me grab this stamp. It has some nice, very delicate ones. I'm going to set this aside, and I think I'll just grab black to make it easy. And because it's a leaf pattern, it doesn't really matter how you stamp it. It'll be fine. And there we are. Scoot that to the side. Bring this in. And I think I'll put the text going this way, and I'll put it a little off center in the space. So there we are, a quick piece, and I want to show you something. It looks great that way, but look at how it looks when you pop it into a frame. If I can get it in here easily, which is going to fight me. Look at that. It becomes a whole different piece once it has a nice frame around it. It changes it all up. So I encourage you to have a frame handy when you're working so that you can kind of fiddle with things and see how they look and just have fun. That is the whole point of creativity. It's to just make yourself feel good. Make something that speaks to you. Make something that maybe solves a problem in your mind while you're creating. Solutions come at the most unexpected times, and why not while you're in your studio? I hope that you've enjoyed this. Now there's nothing for me to clean up except for this one stamp. And I've made a piece of art that I can pop in a frame and put right up on my mantle. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Be kind to yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for stopping by. Wild Bird Creative.